Today, Russia is becoming an increasingly popular destination for tourism. Perhaps this is largely due to the fact that our country is often mentioned in foreign media, albeit frequently in a negative context. A Frenchman named Louis visited our country not as a tourist but for work related reasons, which forced him to stay longer than tourists usually do. This allowed him to look at life in Russia and France from a different perspective. Like many foreign visitors, Louis was quick to note the cleanliness and well maintained appearance of Russian cities compared to many European ones, which, contrary to the popular stereotype among Russians about a clean Europe, often lack cleanliness. Many Russians who have traveled abroad and foreigners who have visited Russia and compared it to their home countries have pointed out this difference. However, what changed Louis' views the most, especially since he had been skeptical about Russia before his trip and influenced by stereotypes, was the issue of safety. Before coming to Russia, I never even thought about the possibility of living differently, he shared. We took it for granted that our streets were unsafe. We've become so accustomed to high levels of street crime, gangs, or as they're called in Russia, gopniks, and the fact that it's dangerous to be in some neighborhoods at night, and others even during the day, that we stopped noticing it. We don't realize that this is far from normal. Lewis shared that such issues didn't arise for him in Russia. He moved around the streets freely without feeling threatened. No one ever tried to rob him or approach him with hostile intentions. It was only after visiting Russia, after seeing how safe people live there, that I realized our life in Paris isn't normal. After returning home, I started being afraid to walk the streets because I understood how much danger we face here. Some people I spoke to about this, who admit there is a problem, think it's a curse of the last 5 to 6 years when many people from war-torn countries began arriving in Europe. But I disagree. Look at the riots in Paris that happened not long before Sarkozy became president. The problem existed back then. It's just getting worse now.